All right, everyone, welcome back. We're inside. I believe they call it an ice hockey rink, is the Canadian term for it.
And look who's here. It's Alex Burrows, because he's going to be skating with some of the kids today and showing them his stuff. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Thanks. Do you like doing stuff like this? I mean, it's got to be fun when you get a chance to go out there with kids and sort of fans and hang out a bit.
Oh, it's great, especially when we have time. It's always a good time to give back, especially early in the year, and obviously, especially with kids and Canucks fans, it's great to be here.
It's so funny watching the kids' faces when you walk by, because they...
No, they were doing that for me.
Yeah, that's right. That was for you. That must be so nice when the kids, they just freak out.
Oh, I know. I remember I used to be that kid that would see a hockey player and I'd be like starstruck, and obviously now to be in the other inverse role, it's nice to give back and see those kids and make their day and hopefully change a little bit of their life.
Did that happen to you when you started your career too? I mean, did you have a couple moments when you walk into a rink and you sort of look over and there's, blank, whoever it is, and you see that player on the ice?
Oh, when I was younger, that's for sure, yeah.
Who was it that was your idol?
That was like Patrick Waugh, the Montreal goalie, and obviously I was always impressed. And I remember going to hockey schools and Pat Burns was there, and it was like the big thing. And obviously now it's different, but it's always fun to see kids.
Mike and I haven't seen you since the playoffs. Thank you for such an amazing season. It was so incredible to watch, and I know what the answer to this is, but I want to hear how it was for you, your favorite goal.
Oh, I think the favorite goal must have been Kevin Bieksa in OT against Game 5 against San Jose. That weird bounce on the glass, and he comes out and no one knows where the puck is.
Did you know where it was?
Not really, not until...
Was that the Stanchion goal?
Yeah, the Stanchion goal.
I think Stanchion should be on your line now. It should be like a fourth dude.
I can't remember, were you on ice then?
Yeah, I was behind the net actually. I was looking for the puck behind the net, and then it bounced back to Kevin and he shot it, and I'm the one who picked it up, and it was so much fun, and the fans were going nuts, and we're going to Stanley Cup final. And,
did you wonder at all? Did you have any second where you were like, was that a good goal? Like, how did the puck end up here?
A little bit. We didn't really know what happened, but we saw the puck in the net, and we were just so happy that game was over.
How was the experience for you guys going that far as the Canucks have gone in 17 years? I mean, it just must have been an incredible ride.
No, obviously it was a lot of fun. The entire run, the 2.5 months, was a lot of fun. Obviously, every game means something, and it's so much. It's demanding for everyone, especially mentally and physically. And boy, it was fun. But obviously, we'd like to win one more. But we got another good team this year, and hopefully we'll be able to pull it together this year.
Of course, everyone remembers during the playoffs as well, you had a baby at the same time. Well, just before you scored a great overtime goal. But what's that been like? I mean, because you'd be so busy through the playoffs, and then having a little time in the summer to get to know your kid and sort of spend some time.
Obviously, it was tough. Obviously, she was born the next day after Game 7 against Chicago. So, and my wife was in bed rest at the hospital during the Chicago series. So I was back and forth from the rink to the hospital, and so it was pretty tough.
Where were you when you got the phone call?
No, well, I got the phone call at home, and then I went right to the hospital and spent the day there, and it worked out perfectly. It was the day between games. So
thank God you were in town.
If it would have happened the night before with Game 7, what I would have done? Go to the hospital or play Game 7. It would have been a tough call, but obviously great that everything worked out.
Did that make the disappointment of being one game short a little bit easier to take? I mean, to be able to spend a first summer with your daughter, and or does it all? You can keep it separate, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the way I approach it personally. It's a separate thing, and the family side of things was great summer, able to spend a lot of time with the baby and change diapers and watch TV with her or just play and hug her and give her kisses. But besides that, hockey-wise, now it's over. We can't do anything about it, and we got to focus on this year, and hopefully this year.
And brand new season, and everybody out there is so excited for it. And I put it out there on Twitter, any questions that people wanted me to ask you. And they want to know who is the biggest joker on the team. Now, we all know Kessler was photo bombing, but is there anyone else in the locker room that you need to get back at this year?
The Ex is probably one of the best guys. He likes to have fun with everybody, and obviously likes to crack jokes, and he's that guy now on our team.
So if we ask all those guys, are they going to say Alex Burrows, or are you pretty quiet?
Maybe.
Well, we're like a trio, They're both, we go way back, and obviously we always pull pranks on each other or on other guys, but they might say...
Like what kind of pranks? Tell us one. That's what the people want to know.
But obviously, everybody knows that Kessler's got a terrible breath, so we like to put the Listerine bottle in his stall every morning to make sure that he doesn't forget it. So we put it in his locker and then make sure that he uses it once in a while.
So your buddy Cass, the other big news with him is he's dropping his gear for ESPN the magazine. Any ribbing involved in that? I mean, have you talked to him?
No, we gave it to him a little bit, but he's done the underwear photo shoot before for the arcade.
So he doesn't have far to go, really.
I don't know how he's gonna do it, but.
So is he going to use the same airbrushing technique, or is he going to use the same lay? I mean,
Okay, would
Better use that airbrush.
Alex, would you pose naked for a magazine?
I don't think so. I doubt it. Unless the money's very good. But no.
Wait a second. You just used the only if it's artistic excuse right there.
Mike and I play a game, How Much? So how much, if I were to write a check right now?
How much?
$1 million.
You'd have to ask my wife what she'd say, or my mom what she'd say about
Now
that.
your daughter, when she's
my daughter,
older,
exactly.
and has to say the
But
same
I don't
thing.
know. Kess, he wants to do it, and I think it's good.
You should photobomb his picture.
Oh, that'd be funny in the back. Yeah.
Just casually in the back.
Well, Alex, thank you so much, and thanks to you and the guys.
Have another great season, man.
Thank you very much. Good to see you guys again. Thank
you
you.
too.
Same here. Thank you very much.
He would have done it.
And thanks for the phone call this summer.
I forgot to tell you about
She's in Montreal. She doesn't even call. It's fine.
Busy. There's a hurricane.
Seriously, I've got about $500.